Hey guys, we are on the trail again. This time we are at the Sulphur Springs Trail. It's a 3.8 mile loop at Paris Mountain State Park, which is actually inside Greenville. We're very close. Here's something we didn't know. Coming up on this trail, we're only probably about 0.2 miles in. Comes up to this nice little pavilion here. I get a lot of folks here and have a little party. Hey guys, we're on the Sulphur Springs Trail still, and we have found ourselves a little bit of history here. Built in 1890, this water reservoir was created for the city of Greenville so that they had fresh water. They had to commission a team to come out here and do this. Again, built in 1890. Talking to a couple people, you just don't see something like this anymore. And this is so cool. Built to last. Alright guys, here at the top of the cistern here, the water that they've dammed off. Alright guys, we are maybe about half mile or so into the trail now. A little ups and downs after the little water cistern there. Nice little rock steps up and down. Really pretty convenient and easily maintained, managed. I mean, you know, we can get up and down these pretty easy. There's nothing too big as far as the step that you have to make. And now we get across over this little creek. Alright guys, we are approximately half mile to a mile into this trail here. I just saw this blow down. I thought this was really kind of cool. This is torn down by Mother Nature here. It's just this huge tree. So crazy. It's so great too. We're hiking right along this trail here. Got this nice little creek to listen to. I always love walking next to water. You know, just being able to see it at times, the little ripples and everything, the current as it goes through this little creek, and just to get that sound of the water. I love it. So again guys, we have conquered what we had determined to be the strenuous part of this trail. We were kind of laughing at the person that talked to us about this trail and said that it was a 9 out of 10 strenuous, but it's only 3.8 miles, so we're like, no worries, we'll be fine. We come out here and, well, just along the side of that creek that I like hiking next to, well, there was a lot of ups and downs, mostly ups. And so now we are on what I believe to be part of one of the mountain biking trails on here. The grade is far better. The elevation change is next to nothing. It's pretty sweet. Wide enough trail for multiple people to hike on at the same time. So I figure we're kind of over the fun part, and now we just got the distance to go by. And I would show you, and it may actually open up. I hope it does. There's enough leaves on the trees here that I can't show you this view. Just a couple of rolling hills here. But yeah, even in the Greenville area, definitely got some hills and some elevation and stuff, and some cool areas, so we're enjoying it. Alright guys, so we've come to this parking lot here behind me. We've come through this parking lot and we're going straight the other direction, which I will show you. So we were on that Forest Service road, but now we are back. We want to be on the trail. We got a little up to deal with right away. This is good. Very excited. Alright guys, this is the conclusion of our hike. We did 3.8 miles. The ranger in the ranger station told us that it was going to be a 9 out of 10 as far as difficulty rating. I would honestly say, with my experience so far, I would say it's more of an 8 out of 10. There was definitely some areas there that it was really challenging if you weren't used to something like that. Definitely a lot of up and downs, some steeper downs and ups depending on which direction you go. But that only lasted about, I'd say roughly about 0.7 miles total out of the 3.8 mile hike. After that, you're looking at gradual ups or downs depending on which way you go. A lot of switchbacks that are very gradual, very indicative of what you'd expect to see. Something about like a mountain biking trail versus a hiking trail. So most of the grade is fairly smooth as far as being steps or not. There were some rocks and routes to navigate, but overall, we had a great time. Got the sun in my eyes here just a little bit, so I'm squinting. But behind me is the lake here, and they've actually got some of these little paddle boats that you can rent out. I don't think it's the season for it right now. It's a little too cold to be out in the water. It's probably about 40 degrees in that water. There was one little spot that you have to pass a creek that you may actually get your feet wet just a little bit. I splashed my foot in there and just kept on moving. One of the biggest things is, well, if you hesitate in hiking, a lot of times that's how you're going to get hurt. You're going to get messy. You're going to get more wet than if you just splash your foot in there and keep on moving, get those steps going, and then next thing you know, you're away from the wet or the hard part or whatever it may be. Anyway, until next time, guys. All right.